It's a beautiful day in Beijing. I've decided to come out and have a walk around. I'm way at the north of the city. Just going to have a walk around, share some of that with you, and I think I'm going to explain why there's 10 reasons that I really enjoy living here in China. So if I was to think of the number 10 reasons, so I'm going to go from 10 to 1, and my number 10 is really about the arts and the crafts and the museums and everything that you can see here in China. There's a rich amount of things to see and experience. So number 10 would be about the arts and museums and deep-rooted history of creation. If I was thinking about the number 9, then it would be about the history. There's so much history here that you can see, even just in like walking around Beijing. There's such deep-rooted history, and there's so much to see that just in one city you could probably take a lifetime to see it. So my number 9 would be about the history of China. So my number 8 reason why I like China is the incredible experiences around food and places to experience the amazing, incredible, different types of things to eat, which in some cases is always interesting, exciting, and always super tasty. Food. Number 7 would be the way that the Chinese people value intelligence and education. There's a real desire to keep learning here, whereas maybe other places there's a little bit of a dumbing down of society. So this idea that people just keep learning and educating and reflecting, it's a real powerful thing to experience when you're in China. So that's what would be my number 7, the way they value education, intellect and experience and wisdom. I think my number 6 would be about how the Chinese people respect each other. It's very, very clear that there's a peacefulness in the society, and there is a real respect for one another, and it's born from, I would imagine, sort of Confucius over the years. I'm not saying everything's peaceful, but there is a peacefulness in society where they look after each other, but also there's a respectfulness to each other, and that's really nice to see. So I stopped for a coffee in this place, and it's just it's like a football bar, which is fantastic. Only in China, and you see a Scottish flag. Not bad. He's got good taste. So number 5 on the 10 reasons why I really like it here in China. Number 5 is the idea of wealth. People can still be wealthy and they make money here in China. And there is an element of redistribution of that wealth. So yes, it's a strange situation. It's a capitalist, socialist type mix. So people can be wealthy. The money is supporting local communities, and 800 million people taken out of poverty over the last 30-40 years. So that's to be respected. If I was to pull out a 4th reason for highlighting why I like living in China, and I think China is the place to be, Then the fourth reason would have to be the infrastructure. I mean, they are building infrastructure like you have never seen before, from bullet trains to roads. And this is infrastructure not for the current time, but it's actually infrastructure for the future. So you can't argue with that. So, and because of that, you can travel anywhere quickly. A bullet train to a neighbouring city just so quick at 350 kilometres an hour. So yes, number 4, infrastructure. I'm very conscious I'm moving through my list really quickly, and that's because I just want to give you a top 10 list. Over time you will see my videos and you will understand why I'm picking these things. So there you have it. This is my top 10. And you guy going back by on a delivery bike. Cool. If I was picking a number 3, then it would be about technology. I mean, this is the place to be when it comes to technology, from how we pay for things here, paying things on our phone, all the way through to they have a live space program and they're sending people to space, and they've done that from almost nothing in the last 10-15 years. So this is a place to be if you're thinking about technology. China's moving faster than any other place, absolutely. If I was to pick a number 2, it would be absolutely how safe China is. I've been in 15 cities now, and every single city I've felt super safe. So my number 2 would be how safe China actually is. There you go. And if I was to pick a number 1, I would say it is about how the Chinese people feel, to me, feel very aligned and united. There's a lot of stuff you hear about how they're not happy with their government or whatever. That's not true. The overwhelming majority of people that I speak to are happy with life in China. They're doing well, they see a future, and they feel aligned and united. So that would be my top thing, my number 1 reason to really appreciate China, and also why I like living here. This hasn't been a super duper, all jazzy, jump about kind of list for me. It's been more of a melancholy day, actually. So I'm just walking around Beijing, reflecting. So that was my top 10 list. Hope you like it. Quite sure that you'll have an opinion. And if you do have an opinion, dump it in the conversation box below. Sun in my eyes. Time to explore even more. So that's me done for today. I'm going to grab a car, head back home, have a restful, peaceful night. If you like what I do as I wander around China, then subscribe using that button below. In the meantime, hey, peace out. So I'm going to go down here, go across that road to here. That is the exit of the Forbidden City, right there.